Hello, fifth grade. We have been working on context clues for quite some time now, and we have started off a tumultuously terrific travel trek activity where last time we met we left America, if you recall. Farewell to America. Well, we're joining our first country today, and today we're going to Peru. Okay, so today you're going to be using your context clue strategy inferencing because today you are going to be looking at a passage that has some words in it that really aren't words, or they are words that are used incorrectly, and you have to figure out what they should be, what they actually mean. Um, so this is your word detective time, not so much surgeon. We're not picking anything apart because they're not true words or not the correct words. So you have to pay very close attention. I want to read through this with you once before I turn you loose. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on a new lesson because this is really just a practice of a skill we have already learned. Okay, I'm going to make this much smaller so I can make this a little bit bigger. So your assignment today is called Welcome to Peru. And you do need to type your first and last name here. And yes, capital letters are still important. It says, Welcome to Peru. It's time to live the legend. You've arrived in the fascinating country of Peru. You're greeted on the ground by your local tour guide, Alex, who chats excitedly with you as he drives to your first hotel. You're confused, though, by some of the unusual words he uses to describe the adventures you'll be partaking in during your trip here. Use context clues to figure out what it is Alex is talking about. So you're going to read the story. This is actually what Alex is saying. Remember, there are words in this passage that aren't real words. Answer the questions that follow to tell what the real words should be and make sure they make sense in the passage. So this is Alex talking, your tour guide, and he says, Welcome, welcome, my newest compups. You know what they say, everyone who comes to visit us here in Peru will become your next best bud. I can't wait to show you around the beautiful Yulong. We will start your trip tomorrow in the capital goulash of Lima. The president isn't in town, but there is still so much to see. On our way through Lima, we will stop at some Hangrish mansions. I guarantee they are bigger than any you've ever seen before. From there, we will head to the most dramatic attractions in Peru. When people think of Peru, they think of Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu, by the way, real words. It's an actual place. Don't try to fix those. Machu Picchu doesn't tell much about our current day lifestyle here in Peru, but it holds so many clues about how people lived in the Wonderchen. Now, I hope you're up for an avutrag because it's quite the trek to get to Machu Picchu. Be sure to bring all of your treatsters, like your walking sticks, your best boots, and your backpacks. It's a 43-kilometer trail. After such an exhausting trip, you'll need some bluefruits back at your hotel. Recharge and regain some energy with some of our local cup tart. That is sure to delight your taste buds. Ah, we've arrived at your hotel. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for our very first adventure. Now let's just look at the first one. What does the word compups actually mean? You're going to need to go find that. And I put them in order, so it should not be hard to find them. But go back and read the sentences around the mystery word. Welcome, welcome, my newest compups. I don't know. You know what they say, everyone who comes to visit us here in Peru will become your next best bud. I think best bud is our clue there. If he's welcomed me as a compup and saying we're going to be best buds, then maybe a compup is a best bud. Let's see what our options are. Dolls. Welcome, welcome, my newest dolls. I think no. Friends. Welcome, welcome, my newest friends. You know what they say, everyone who comes to visit us here in Peru will become your next best bud. Is best bud a good synonym for friends? Then I think that's going to be our clue, but we need to try them all. Welcome, welcome, my newest puppies. You know what they say, everyone who comes to visit us here in Peru will become your next best bud. No. Okay. Welcome, welcome, my newest coffee. No. So our best answer here is going to be friends. So use your clues around your missing words, around your mystery words, and then try them. Try them in there and be careful because sometimes the words may make sense, but they don't agree with the evidence in the story. So you're going to have to do a really good and thorough job of checking out your evidence. be a good detective. Okay. There are only 10 words here, and you've seen them. The one I wanted to say, like goulash is an actual thing, but that's not what he means here. He's got his words confused. Um, it's the wrong word. Goulash is something that, like a big stew that you eat. We will start your trip tomorrow in the capital stew of Lima. No, we will not. So you figure out what he means instead of goulash. The rest of these are completely made up words. They aren't even real things. Okay? If you need any help, please send me an email. I'm happy to help you, but do that before you submit it so I have a chance to help you before it's already been graded. Okay? All right. Go be word detectives. Do your very best.